4% of men say their number one dating red flag is if someone identifies as a communist. Okay, if you're upset by communism, please don't try to split the check at dinner.
And that right there is precisely why women who identify as communists are a red flag. You don't actually agree with the principles of uplifting workers so much as you just want free stuff. To summarize it, communism is a stateless, classless society in which workers own the means of production and everybody's basic needs are met. You might have heard people on the internet say that communism sounds good on paper, but in reality, it only sounds good if you don't really think about it too much. Stateless, classless society are elements of anarchism. When it comes to workers owning the means of production and everybody's needs being met, those are elements of socialism. The problem is, socialism requires centralized planning. Centralized planning that can only be done by a centralized authority. In other words, a state. In other words, communism requires two completely contradicting ideologies coexisting under one system, which is not going to happen. Now, communism, as well as various other Marxist ideologies, are built on anti-capitalist sentiment. And it's because, according to Karl Marx, capitalism exploits the working class. But if you ask me, women who identify as communists probably exploit workers way more than capitalism. These women don't actually care about uplifting or empowering workers. They just want free stuff from people who actually work for a living. You'll also frequently hear communist women complain about the wage gap quite often, all while completely glossing over the fact that according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, women don't even work nearly the same amount of hours as their male counterparts. Men out-earn women because they are expected to in a relationship. The wage gap will exist until women choose to step up, make their own money, and bring their own financial security and independence into a relationship. Many communist feminists will try to explain this double standard away by claiming that they have unpaid labor in the form of wifey duties. Basically the bare minimum of being an adult, household chores. All of which are things you'd be doing even if you lived on your own and paid your own bills. And if somebody is working twice as much so that you can stay home all day, the least you can do is clean up around the house and have a warm meal prepared when they finally get home after working a 12-hour shift. That's literally the bare minimum you can do for your partner in that situation. Even if we factor in raising children, nobody is forcing you to stay at home with the kids all day. If y'all split the financial responsibilities, one of you can stay with the kids while the other goes to work, and then y'all can keep trading shifts. This is very much a possibility, but y'all never want to talk about this. So yeah, it most definitely is a red flag when a woman identifies as a communist. Because as much as they like to claim that capitalism exploits workers, nothing is exploiting workers more in today's society than bum Marxist women who do not want to contribute anything in a relationship.